you go back and down shaky.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Steve!
Save the frame or not?
No.
Yes.
You get better RNG from monsters if you go that way most of the time. Alright, so this run, basically we're going to be using Death Abuse, so you die in some places to refill your magic and to save some backtracking time. Oh my gosh. And the other thing that you can do is press up A on the second controller, which basically is like the suicide button. It forces a game over.
And you're trusting Darkwing with this?
There we go. And so he just killed me. Thank you, Darkwing.
This co-op play.
Yeah.
This is going to be co-op going right into a rivalry.
Yeah, because we're going to be smashing each other with balls coming up. Wait a minute.
Very nice.
Oh, family screening, yeah.
Oh, that's probably people trying to like
Again?
mark.
Yeah.
Does that suicide thing not take away a life?
It's like a game over
Yeah,
restart.
It's game over, so you actually get your lives back.
You refill,
as well.
so you can take intentional deaths.
Oh, so it's like, oh, losing all your lives at once, okay.
Yeah.
Each time that you do that, damage returns.
Are you picking up one up so you can just use more?
Yes. I'll pick up some of the one-ups.
This game on the file menu doesn't actually track or deaths, it tracks game overs.
That's correct.
So that every time you up A's, it adds 1 to the counter.
I think it'll be like 11 at the end or something like that.
Hopefully.
I don't remember.
We got a $5 donation from Will Shea. I'm loving the stream. Keep it up. This will go to killing the animals, but only if everyone in the room who wants them dead admits that they are despicable human beings. $10 from Francis Bernier. If the hangman is listening, I only have one word for him. Chabies. And $13.37 from Nicholas Mishler.
That is faster.
Hello again, runners. Let's have some fun. First person in the room to dance with the fan in the back of the room to these endless Zelda music loops can pick where this goes. Go dance for our mutual amusement and keep the fun coming, everyone.
I wasn't sure about that.
Famira.
It's just barely. It's just barely faster to do that than to walk out of it.
All right, we got
Ice Bug's like, I got
Death
this.
Mountain.
Alright, just
The next update will be in a while.
Yeah. But the hard part about these types of runs is doing Death Mountain without the candle.
Oh.
And before anything else, so you're doing it at such low level.
This room was meant to be a filter to make you get the candle because you can't see whether the gorilla is going to throw high or low.
There you go.
I don't know, just something about it.
So with the up and A deaths routes, there much flexibility as far as what order you do stuff in, or is it pretty set?
I don't know.
In theory, you can do Palace 1 whenever you want, but the leveling pretty much makes one order be the best.
Yeah, the only option is 1 or 2 first, but 2 definitely for the leveling. But you could do 1 first if you want. And I don't need the fairy, but I do want to reset the monsters because I'm picking up this one up here, which I don't need, but just in case things go really badly in Death Mountain.
There are 2 timers for the wandering monsters. There's a step counter and then just a timer from when you leave town. So ducking in for that fairy reset the timers.
The field battle is better than the woods battle, correct?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Guess who we know now?
You know Bagu?
Hey, buddy.
No, that is an error.
I'm going to really try to not butcher this name, but it might be
Who is my
possible.
name?
We want to know errors.
Show my
$30
nose to
from
Riverman.
Andrzej Kozela. Up until last week, I didn't know this whole speedrunning community existed, but you guys are great. $10 from Ryan Toss for the sexiest
Really
grill I know.
Yeah, this is a
Siglemic
bad
16-star run. May the power of Franker Z protect you all.
How many? That was. I don't know if I've seen that many rocks there.
There was a lot of things there.
$20 from Kevin
Saving
Kuhn.
them up.
Hey guys, great marathon as always. Keep up the amazing work. These $20 go to the 16-star run of Super Mario 64. Greetings from Germany.
Alright, we don't really need life for this route, because you're going to be dying a bunch of times and getting your health back, but for the marathon, I'm definitely doing it.
Her mirror was under that table.
Yeah, she didn't want to walk one screen over to get it.
She's got a bowl of rice on her head.
She's not as
Not
bad.
even the laziest
Well,
one.
the
Yeah.
person that wants water out of the fountain right next
The
to
lady
her.
is in the blue room. And she won't even give you a good spell for it. She gives you a useless spell for it.
Fire's use.
Well, if all else fails, use fire.
DW's trying to. He's
No,
trying to
can't do it.
Yeah.
There's a reason why New Game Plus runs still don't have the fire spell.
Yeah.
There was one runner, Error 72, who uses fire just so that he can say he uses fire. But
$20 from Zane Trumbo. From Magic Space Jesus. Keep up the good work, guys. $5 from Dominic Zurich. Hey, it's very interesting. That's why I donate. And I did correct in the same time your channel. It's not Zelda: A Link to the Past. Sagara.
for some reason you cannot skip that text. You have to hear it.
Yeah, all the armored suited guys are like that.
They're helping you so much, might as well hear them out.
It's bad if you're mashing to skip it and you talk to them twice.
I do that a lot. All right.
No, I already know Bagu. I told you that.
And Death Mountain.
There we go. I'm probably gonna die here. That's all
With
right.
trolling bots.
There's 44 should be 4450.
Dying here is not too bad though, except for the time loss, because we're gonna up A a lot and get life refills.
Yeah, I should have at least one extra death to work with.
Are you weaker
What,
than you are at any percent or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do this with life 2, which is not really good.
I mean, you're
I would like to have
intended-
more than that.
You're intended to have at least like attack 4 here, or even like 5.
Now, when you see Feasel on his stream, or even now probably, you don't see the guys in the dark that well, but on the ground you can see them walking a little bit. So that's how you tie or
But
see
it's
where
hard to
they
tell
are.
sometimes
Yeah.
even with that.
It's much easier with like the gorillas and the levers.
And
right?
sometimes the
Or
bats are completely invisible.
Yeah,
Here,
the bats are bad.
these-
The bats you just have to take the damage from. There's
Wait,
no-
did you just get 250 P bags when it's like such a small
Yeah.
percent to get
I
that?
sure did.
Yeah, it's a 1-8
Yeah, you
shot
can see
for
that
each
guy
one.
without the candle.
Alright, and we'll take
For
attack.
those who are a little unaware of what this run is like or what Zelda 2 is, this is one of the few Zeldas where you actually level up. Or it is
It's the only Zelda with experience points, I think.
Yeah, so the thing is, there's also a lot of planning that goes on with leveling up, because at times, in order to get through doors, he has to turn into a fairy, has to have enough magic, and if you level up at the right time and get, you know, put your magic up a level, your magic gets refilled, and so it's clever planning with how much experience he gets and where he gets the experience. So there's a lot of thought that goes into when to kill things and when to fight.
And each category is different.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
game has like 10 different categories.
That's an underestimate.
This guy's glowing.
Yeah,
I'll probably die here because of the bats. We'll see.
they left the orange
Wow.
color in the palette
Yeah.
visible, so you can see the magic
Yeah,
containers.
or the items. Yeah, all the items in the caves, like the child and the trophy. I'll
But
use
they
that
never
palette.
intended you to get this far without the candle.
Yeah, I might die. We'll see.
Oh, what?
Wow.
I don't know. Okay, stop it. I don't know why I'm being so timid now.
We got $15 from Travis Scott. Feasel is good.
Thank you.
$30 from.
Short to the point, though. That's great.
Are you sure you didn't put an extra O in there?
Oh, sorry. Yes, Feasel is God. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
That was my bad.
It's good too.
Still very short to
Two
the point.
completely different. Yeah. $30 from Warren.
Really?
I don't know. I don't even need it though. That's the thing. Like in this category, you don't have to like do any special leveling in this in Death Mountain. I don't
And
need any of that experience.
when you up A, you lose your excess
Yeah.
experience anyway.
So the P bags here are experience,
Yep.
and He's not picking them up, even though most people playing through this want to level up. Casual play, you want to level up as quickly as possible.
Yeah. And actually, this I want to keep my level low, and you'll see why once I start beating the palaces, because you need to exceed, your lowest or your highest level, life or magic level, in terms of experience to get the big bonus.
Hello, Unfee, if you're watching. Your favorite enemy right here.
Oh my god, this thing's gonna kill me. Watch this. Let's get out of here. Yeah, it's Unfee's favorite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget that guy's there, and on the way out, I'm gonna die. Just like this.
$30 from Warren. Looking forward to more Zelda. 15 for Feasel and 15 for Rob Stark. Best of luck on Zelda 2 to both runners.
That's why.
I'm doing low percent for mine.
$20 from Luis Alcantara. Here's to hoping that I win either that poster or the
real. There's a mute. There's a mute.
Because either would make my day. Also, shout out to Indubitably One if he's watching. Gatorade.
Yeah. Normally you can't kill those guys without down stab, but there's a 1-frame trick.
It's not even that hard. Oh.
Yeah, it's not hard.
That's how you kill the red ones, by the way. You jump into their face.
Dying on the
Put your
glass.
foot right in their
That
face.
saved so much time, that death there.
$5.
Saves a lot of time to have the beam sword on. So.
Yeah.
$5 from Indirect Lee.
No, you
Greetings
need
from
the
Shank and
magic
Indirect.
container, right?
Thank you for the great
You
entertainment.
must have all 8 to get
Yeah,
the
unless you're
Thunder
doing
Spell.
Thunderbird skip, which I'm not doing this run. This is a glitchless run.
Yeah, no out of bounds tricks here.
Got $10 from Daniel Barrerio. Loving this marathon, and I'm glad to see it live, and I'm happy to see some Zelda love. $10 to Clip Clop. P.S. I have a Wind Waker barrier skip I'm legally not allowed to share. Sorry, guys.
Alright, this guy's gonna hit me. Okay.
Oh, nice.
$5 from Thomas Finney. Thanks for the awesome event, guys. I've been watching a lot of the streams since it started, and there's always been one guy on cam watching it with me. My main man, Ice Plug. Let Ice Plug choose where this goes. $5 goes.
Movie. Like movies go. Yeah.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Start. Beautiful. Oh, we saved so much time there.
Yeah, we did.
That was actually faster than I do it on the Wii.
Hey, does that Ramu doll want low percent?
Yes.
Okay.
So why are you doing 2? Are you doing 2 first?
Well, what am I doing? That's not the right. No, I'm going to do 2 first, but we got to do the medicine first before that.
If you do 2 before 1, is it so you can get the double fairy? Or?
That's for the experience. Stop at you.
$20 from Richard. Bravo Sama. Here again. Great job on the 5-heart challenge, Darkwing. Enjoying the marathon, guys. Keep it up. And hope to see some of you in SGDQ next year.
Don't worry about it.
Well, this is an annoying room.
Yeah, it is.
25.
Not so bad in this category, though.
$25 from
you
Matthew
updated.
Richards. This is for killing the animals. K4 sucks.
Oh, I pay at the medicine.
Yeah, you will. Alright, that's fine. Oh god. That's not good.
Oh! See, there's 2 of those red ones in there. So.
Alright, I gotta pay better attention. I have lots of lives too. We don't want to waste them.
$30 from Erland. Great marathon so far. Great to see
Whoa,
so many
yeah,
games are being
triple
played
lock.
in such a great way. Love from Norway. Insert funny comment. Thank you, guys.
The next up is Fairy.
This run brought to you by
that's right.
Steve.
We got a Rob Stark in the room.
We do?
$15.
For not having
16 star.
Oh, yeah. Are you is that actually... You just look like Rob Stark?
I guess.
Actually, I do want to see you die a little bit more so I can see Steve some more.
Yeah, well, this is the best category for name donations because
Yeah.
you can see him a lot.
Steve! Are you getting any hearts?
I'll get the one by Palace 6 because I mean, you duck in there anyway to avoid the monsters. So
Might as well.
Why not? Wait, I already have jump point.
The overpowered almighty downstep.
Yeah.
Got $10 from Jeffrey.
Let's do the
Here's to making
jackhammer.
those profession speedrunning checks. Runner can decide where this goes.
Okay, same as the others. Low percent.
$20 from Connor Chapman. Need those Zelda prizes and also need more supplies for those borderless doctors. Win-win.
This guy has
Connor,
to tell you how
Jeffrey?
to point your sword straight down.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I can press down.
He doesn't tell you which controller to use.
Link has trouble with directions.
You mean Steve?
Yeah, Steve.
They got the medicine to save her child.
Got $25 from Alexander Miller. Discovered runs from previous GDQ marathons on YouTube a few weeks ago. Got interested about learning when the next one was a few days ago, and I was in luck. Put this towards whatever the Remu doll on the couch wants.
As soon as it pops up.
And starting
Wasn't that
time.
low percent?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she won.
Alright. Alright, so basically the whole point of doing Death Mountain first is that I wanted the hammer, because that lets me do the stuff needed to get Fairy, and the Fairy spell lets you go through doors and save a ton of time. So now I've got the Fairy spell, and now I'll actually do the palaces, and they'll go by pretty quick.
Refreshing the monsters, right?
And that's an Arctic Eagle move right there, and it actually worked for me. All the awesome monster manipulations in this game came from Arctic Eagle, it seems like.
Simple Dude has some too, but yeah.
Oh,
Arctic,
yeah. But yeah, most of the ones I'm copying are Arctics.
Arctic has the SDA
Oh, man.
run for this, and I think it's still the record. So.
For this category, it is, yeah.
That's a guaranteed
Yeah.
potion in Palace too.
$20 from Caleb Hart. Yo, what's
Hey,
good?
hey.
Yeah, boy, Caleb here. I haven't been able to catch much of the marathon since I've been working all weekend, but I have been watching when I can. I'm loving this. Y'all better get super hyped for AGDQ. Shoutouts to the Steam Monsters and conductors for this event. Later, dudes. Spelled D00DZ.
Caleb is one of our Twitchy modes.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was a
Cooperative
one.
bot.
He
Probably
does.
spam.
Just Caleb does in fact lift.
Wow.
Yes.
Those guys cooperate
Yeah, that was cooperative.
so
room.
much.
That's the room of death.
Because the blue gut bots can jump into you and knock you right into the wall.
I think I'm skipping in this.
$10 from Ross Lane. Rosser here. I may have run this by Pres J Polk before, but $10 says that the down stab is the best video game attack. Maybe even the best Final Fantasy.
Hey, Darkwing, what do you want all your stuff to go towards?
I thought I put it towards Steve before, but
Steve? Okay.
I thought that's what happened.
Well,
Does Solstice 100% have?
Oh, I got more stuff?
Yeah.
Solstice 100.
That's already made.
As I said before, I'm a humanitarian, so save the animals.
Okay.
Good choice, DW. Good choice.
$50 from Brad Spitz.
Dragon
Hey,
Dark doesn't care about animals, he cares about fusion being canon.
I care about fusion existing.
freebie again. Amazing 5-heart Zelda 1 run. Please apply this donation as follows. $30 to Killing the Animals, $10 to Darkwing's Choice, $10 to telling any runner not in the room when this donation is read that this $10 goes to their choice, and then putting it towards the closest thing to the opposite of what the runner chooses. If I can't do that, put this $10 toward Killing Animals as well.
We will be putting that $10 towards killing the animals.
I guess we're
That's
feeling a
kinda-
bit lazy about that.
Put that towards Save the Animals, please.
Yeah.
$20 on Save the Animals, okay.
Well, some of that did go to save the animals.
Dude, yeah, because he's way out of the room.
I know, right?
He's the opposite.
Got $100 from Martin. Hello there, friends. Arth Run here again. I'm donating $100 toward Killing the Animals and a chance for winning them amazing posters and perlers. This will probably be my last donation. I've donated $300 so far, and my wallet is shrinking. Good luck, have Batman. Arth. P.S. and oh, any chance to get Blue Glass up on the couch again?
I really wonder when PETA's going to contact us.
He's taking a rare break from the couch to get food.
He is getting some
By the way,
lunch.
there are 2 drop counters in this game, small and big. Kill 6 big enemies, you get a drop. 50-50 on a red potion or 200 bag. And then
Small M
Small is like.
potion or 50 days.
But what I get
According to this run, it's 100% payback. But usually it's like 1 in 8. Was
Yeah,
it?
1 in 8.
For payback and 7 in 8 blue jar.
But I manipulated that 200 bag that I got there. There's a few places where, as long as you're really consistent how you kill the guys, you can actually control what you get. And in that one, if you want a potion, you just run right in and kill him. And if you want a peat bag, you do a little duck like that as you're approaching after he spawns, and you get the 200 bag. I just discovered that like yesterday.
And last minute strats.
Yeah. But it helps because I really rely on that one.
Got $10 from Alex McDermott. This goes to the file name of Dink on the next Zelda game if you're still doing that. If not, give it to Runner's Choice. By the way, you guys are awesome and make me want to try speedrunning.
Am I too short? Oh no, okay, I can kill one of these guys. Too experienced short, but it's alright.
Also $50 from Mads. SDA and Doctors Without Borders go hand in hand. SDA got no borders when it comes to amazing me with their incredible super speed runs, and the Doctors with their incredible work. Keep it up, guys. 20 to Cosmo and 30 for the 5-heart challenge.
How much does this guy give you?
200?
Yeah, 200. And he needs to be at
Oh, I didn't want to do
150,
that.
so he's fine.
I'm fine, I'm just messing this possible. Alright, let's go for it.
$10 from Chad Knight. Superb skills during the Zelda games. Put this towards seeing the mighty Haggard pile driver.
That leveling is actually very important. If you take the wrong level, you can blow the whole run.
Are you going to be doing jackhammering?
Yes.
In 5 and
somewhere.
$25 from Linus. Hey guys,
Yeah,
doing
Bane.
my first donation
Yes.
here. I'm really loving the Zelda block. Keep up the good work. Put this money towards whatever the reader wants. Thank you, Linus.
I do up a good.
That leveling does work.
Yeah, even if you don't get the 200 bag, those backup strats to it are fine. It's actually not a bad way to do that.
Yeah, I ran this the last few days with no preparation. I'm learning the leveling here as I watch.
There's a couple ways to do this. I'm mostly copying Arctic's leveling. I change a few things around, but it's mostly his, because he did a great job with his
Wow.
rounds.
This is like the first time I've seen you get to the palace there without going
Every time
into...
you up A, you reset all the state of the monsters. So as long as I didn't lose any frames anywhere in that process, I can predict exactly where the monsters are. And in fact, that's another reason to use that up A in that place in the first town that you were talking about, where you get jump.
Alright.
So actually, you can do a lot of monster manipulation in this run.
612.
The idea is to get 612. So I'm going to skip all the levels until I
It looks
see
a lot
150.
stronger in this than in Zelda 1 because it doesn't nerf your health.
Right. Yeah, I mean it's a little easier because you can still die in it, safely. There are places where it's all right to take a few deaths, but at the same time you're doing a lot of the game at life level 2, which is a little bit riskier. So it sort of balances out.
Does up-aing reset the monster drops?
Yes.
To 0?
Resets it.
For those who don't know, this is generally the first palace that you're supposed to go to.
Good jar.
That was a good jar. I could just abuse in here if I didn't get it. It's definitely better to do it that way.
Needle jars.
Since he doesn't need the candle, he could do this.
Jar's revenge.
I suppose, yeah.
I could do this way later if I wanted to, but I want the attack roll.
For New Game Plus, I do
Horse
1
head.
after 4 just for fun.
What are you doing?
I can't do the Japanese Winnie.
Yeah. It's like half winning, half war.
Riding Knock, you got $50.
Another 50?
Yeah.
I'm racking it up here.
Steve in every Pokemon name.
I'll figure it out after Zelda 2.
And we're going?
Yep, we're going. Okay.
$15 from Julio Medina. Oh yeah, turned in to see Feasel's run of Zelda 2.
I got to do another palace.
Haven't been
It'll be a while.
able to catch much else, but loving watching your marathons as much as I can. $15 for Fuzzface.
Are you
Also
doing the
Beer
attack there,
Force.
doing the multiple magic and...
I'm doing the attack.
Again?
So much attack.
It is, but it's so
Attack
good.
7?
Like you get, You get to the later parts of the game,
Oh,
it's so good to have the
That's
attack.
more than they get in the 80% round.
Oh, I'm gonna get a thing. Okay, good.
When I was doing this,
I could have gotten in your
6, 7,
spawn and I would have
7.
hit that thing.
Yeah, that's close.
I need to learn this level.
Yeah, 80% is 6, 7, 8 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which just seems weird to me. Like having more attack, you would think would be better.
Yeah, but this, you can deliver those attacks really fast.
Yeah, I mean you need magic, but it just seems weird that the life ends up at the top.
Well, it's because you end up at Palace 6 with nothing to do, so it just goes to life.
Yeah, life levels are what you pick when you don't have to do magic or attack, basically. It's like the leftovers.
Oh, I see how it is.
Yeah. Is that an Arctic
life,
minute?
life feels a little neglected right now.
Was that an Arctic manipulation running into that?
I don't know. Like everyone does that. I don't know who made that up.
I thought Simple came up.
Yeah, I think Simple did.
Really? I can't remember where I first saw it. Okay, I'm
He's
taking
the most
magic first.
underrated Zelda 2 runner, I think. He deserves so many more followers.
There's 2.
Yeah, there's 2. Good call. Don't do that to me.
Do that and Feasel will scold you.
Whoa. Okay, get ready. Get your money out.
3.
I'll just take all the damage that it takes to get through. I don't even care.
Well, you get money.
Yeah, I get more. I don't care. It's just because I'm trying to kill these things.
Right,
That's all.
3, 4.
Alright.
Wait, that was
5.
Like, normally I like to be careful in here, but...
6, 7.
Well, I'm going to do extra work next week.
Yeah. It was worth taking a death to try to take those guys out.
You said $10 per?
5.
Oh, okay.
$50 from Adam Hillman. Cosmo, I was hoping to have Oro as the TP file name until you started putting donations towards naming Link after you. Tossing another 40 to try to get Oro up there, and $10 for the 16 star or less run. Thank you, Adam.
Oh, stop it. Alright, we'll take that light bulb.
$10 from Joshua Grant. Hey guys, Storm Knight here, donating again. This donation is going to keep Suited and Samus. Keep having fun.
He was resilient.
At least we're demonstrating why I hate these guys so much.
That's a good. That
normally
feels
I just
really well.
fly
Yeah.
through that room, but if you want to kill those things,
Not
not
worth
that
it
bad.
Not doing the...
Yeah,
What?
that's dangerous killing those.
I'm not doing that one.
Well, we're at 10, so there's $50.
I guess I could have.
$30 from Reese Selwood. What would Bagu do?
He would let you cross.
No, Bagu's not the one who lets you cross.
Well,
That's debatable.
through him, your ability to cross occurs.
Don Bagu controls who crosses.
Yeah.
$5 from Tim Newland. You guys rock. Made my Saturday. Dota 2 is the best game. Just saying.
By the way, Feasel skipped that key previously because he wants to go through here without using the key.
Yeah, because it'll use your key automatically if you have one.
No jackhammer? Blasphemy.
Yeah, and normally I would death warp here, but because I had the death earlier, I don't want to take the chance. I may have to anyway if I don't get a red potion, but we'll see.
Yeah, there's a 50-50 shot here for a red Joe.
I think I'm also going to get another large drop before them too.
These bots are just...
Yeah, it's
they're in
best
the worst spots ever.
stay out of their way.
And they're the most random enemies in the game.
Yeah, their AI is so strong.
That bot can hit
Oh, I got it. Cool.
that
Horse head or whatever.
panther human ball shooting thing.
Wolf heads, but I call them weasels because I don't want to give them their proper name. Because they just like...
What's their proper name?
Wolf heads, I think. In the US. They have some other name in the Japanese version. I don't know it.
$5 from James Clark. Greetings from Australia. I love these speedruns. They inspire me to play some new games I didn't know about, like Crystalis. Though I would love to see a Zelda CDI speedrun. Thank you, James.
Nice kill.
Do it at him.
Not bad.
Does anyone do Zelda CDI?
What do I want to skip?
Tompa.
Thankfully,
Tompa does.
Tompa was learning it at one point.
Well, I feel bad for Tompa.
So you'd think he's only 19 ahead of what he needed. He's actually 20
Yeah.
experience points ahead of what he needs.
Yeah, do the math on this when I kill this guy.
Yeah, look, he has 419 right now.
That way, that way.
Yeah.
No!
Oh, wow.
No. What a jerk. Oh, now he's on that side, so you gotta go all the way over here. There we go. What a jerk.
Get him, get him, get him.
Oh, I thought I had him. There you go.
This guy's a massive troll if you can't.
Okay,
Yeah.
419.
So he says 300, but I actually got 301 experience from that. I don't know why.
The horse counts as one.
No, there's other bosses that say 300 and do the same thing, 301.
They typoed it in the US version, I think.
Yeah, it's got it.
Got $10 from Eric Besant. Hey guys, unfortunately I don't have much to give this year, so
Yeah,
please
I'm
accept
ready.
my $10.
Soon as it
$5
goes
is for
credit
Feasel to
debit,
choose
pushing it.
because he's my favorite speedrunner. He's
Oh.
funny, calm, and in those tense moments, and is good at explaining what he is doing. The other $5 is for Peaches. Doom 64 run difficulty. Watch me die.
I'm so
Keep
good
up the
at
good work,
FAM.
guys. I hope you all continue to
I should
exceed
do
and
the
destroy
FA
your
Zelda
donation
run.
goals if you've done in previous years.
You should run Zelda 2 and then you can
No.
practice.
Thank you, Eric.
Co-op Zelda 2 with Feasel.
Also, another $20 from Daniel Dole for Feasel's choice.
Thank you. Oh, they're all going to Super Metroid.
$20 from Patrick Allspa. You guys are awesome.
There is a way to
You're
avoid
awesome,
getting
Patrick.
encountered there,
Thank you very
but you have
much.
to get double frame perfect boulder breaks.
Yeah.
It's hard.
And we got $10 from Ryan Jewell. Loved the Rockman minus Infinity run last night, and now loving the Zelda runs. You guys are doing great work here. Put this toward whatever the current runner wants.
I did not realize that those are Tektites, by the way.
Yeah, it's sort of hard to tell.
Yeah,
what
they're
They looked like trash cans with eyes to me when I was a kid.
they're pretty brutal in this game.
I'll play this a little safe.
How did that guy get over there? Wow.
I don't know. He does that sometimes.
These enemies do not.
I've never seen that
They don't
before.
care. They do
Oh,
not.
I'll take that fairy. Oh, never mind. I get something much worse.
$2 from Grant Malloy. Feasel, remember you don't have to downstab, and don't forget to go back to the key at Palace 5. You can only lava once, so make sure you live a good lava.
Already once in this run, I ran into something because I thought I had downstab and I didn't. But I didn't say anything because I didn't want to look like an idiot.
You're just putting your boot in its face.
Yeah.
That should work.
Feasel, $5 per jump on child.
I was going to fairy. Oh, that's alright. We'll do it.
We got $5 from Danny Kokas. Feasel is good. I wonder if that was for my flub earlier.
That guy out of the way.
Could jump on him for like an hour.
How much
Yeah,
do
I
you
sure
want?
could. One more. Oh.
7, 8, 9.
Alright, that's good.
All right.
And he still has a kid in his backpack.
The mother is not going to be happy at all.
Or she might be really happy.
Yeah, I mean, how did the kid get here? Maybe she put him here.
It's just
Yeah, go-
acupuncture.
I'm the mom, so that's why.
What's bad is in the Japanese version they make you stab
Yeah,
the
you
child.
have to stab the child and pick the child up. Yeah.
That's beautiful. So why don't we play that for
Speaking of moms, we have a $10 donation from Angela Westover. I fell in love with the Zelda franchise when I was 12 years old and still love playing the games today. As a single mom, I am thrilled that my 12-year-old son, Jaden, shares my passion for these games and for the countless hours we have spent playing them and watching you all kill these speedruns. Thanks for the gift of quality time.
We manipulate
Thank you, Angela.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm going to pause buffer or whatever.
There it is. He just skipped a
fixed encounter
fixed
there.
encounter. Yeah, that's much longer than that one.
Yeah, and I'm using the pause buffer strats, but you don't have to do that.
I didn't know you could pause buffer. And that's what when I played this as a kid, I'd always do that. But I didn't know pause buffer, so I'd miss it a lot.
Look, another pea bag.
That
Yeah,
second one is really good to skip because it has
Oh, the
these
bubbles.
random bubbles.
Yeah.
Terrible. Yeah,
Knock
here.
you in the water, kill you.
Okay, sorry, bubbles are the worst enemy in the game.
They're pretty bad, and you can't kill them or
Yeah.
anything.
I don't like bubbles either.
Upstab, who needs it?
Unless there
we
was
can
a
move it up.
Got $10 from Andrew Sauber. Hi, SGDQ. I am glued to my screen. Shout out to David Shu Wei Chen. Put this towards Super Metroid Low Percent because that's what our Lord Feasel doth request.
Aw, thank you.
Get ready. Up to...
Gotta be at the alert status with EW.
Alright, this is a useless spell. I mean, he has one use. Use it on a boss, so that's it. Other than that, it's just
So
a
that
pain in the
makes
ass.
it infinitely more useful than fire.
Right, there you go. But people like fire. I don't think anyone goes crazy when you use reflect. But people love seeing fire used.
$20 from Stephanie. New challenge for Secret of Evermore. The speedrunner must sing Who Let the Dogs Out at each meeting with a new dog. P.S. And thank you very much for everybody for this great event.
That Sigma is in the room, by the way.
Don't look at me like that, Dark.
You know you wanna.
Be quiet, man.
$50
So how
from...
faster is this to up A than a walk back through the town and through those 2
I
encounters?
don't know. I'm almost 100% certain it's faster to do it this way, but
Yeah,
I don't know by
it
how
looks
much.
like it, yeah.
Because you avoid having to walk out of this,
Out of the town and then the 2
out
fixed
of the
encounters.
house,
Yeah.
and then the town.
Yeah, that's right.
No one likes walking out of the house.
Why not? Then you can just death abuse
Oh
out
my
of your
god,
house.
set fire use on me. Don't die.
Game over abuse.
$50
That was a
donation from
perfectly
Francis.
Good use of fire.
As I already said in my first donation, you guys are awesome. Keep up the good work. I'd also like to thank the talented Carrie Fry. With
Yeah,
this
well,
year's Final Fantasy IV t-shirt, I'll now have the t-shirt of my 3 favorite Final Fantasies. As for what to do with the donation money, let Dragon Dark decide where to put it. As the majority shareholder behind the zero mission hard low percent run he recently did, it feels like a good way to thank him for all that time spent against Mecha Ridley.
Thank you.
How was that?
Are you still only half
Low
an hour?
percent or
I
was
do.
that NTSC low percent
We'll
or
have to do
PAL
that
low
sometime.
percent?
NTSC.
NTSC. I will not just attempt to help.
I know. He's obviously going to the palace, so I'm banging out of that wouldn't be.
He's like, ready.
Yeah, I'm ready to obey out of that.
Wait, I'm gonna up A too. I have a controller.
I'm just waiting for the update of Thunderbird.
$50 from ML Dalder. Gotta donate for that axe dance. $20 from Emily Horn. I'm enjoying watching this game get destroyed. Hoping for Harvest Moon sleepy mode.
This island lags like really badly.
Yeah, for some reason it's the water, I think.
I think
does it.
every
Came out of
encounter has
water.
a sprite.
Does water?
That's my theory.
Not in this version, but it does in the Japanese version. So maybe that's some holdover from that. 1, this is Arctic strats here, but it's a really safe way to do it in Marathon. 2,
This is to manipulate a
drop,
potion?
yeah.
Wow.
3,
Because
I
the
killed
oranges
someone.
are in the big 6.
Oh, I see.
4. I should have done this earlier. 5. Okay. I really want that magic. Yeah, they count as a big enemy.
Oh. Looking
Yeah,
for
I
a
just want
red
to get
jar.
my I just want to get my magic refilled here. Let's shoot this guy.
Wow, you're getting trolled.
Yeah.
This
I
is to
didn't
make up for all the pee bags you got earlier.
Yeah, really.
All the useless pee bags that he didn't pick up.
The game does not happy about that.
Alright, so I'm really hoping for a red potion drop from this guy coming up here. That's what I was doing there. I killed 5 enemies because the 6th large enemy gives you a drop, and hopefully I can stand right here and manipulate the red potion. So that's another thing that I think what I'm doing gives me a red potion more often than, chance would dictate.
And this is so you can get 1 extra use of fairy.
I mean, the alternative is I could take a death in this room, but I would like to have that life in case the boss trolls me. Because at life 3, you can get wrecked by the boss. Intentional death, obviously, because I'm really low on magic.
Steve just likes the lava.
We got $10 from John Russell. Shoutouts to Mapler and how his SADX run
Yeah, I'm
absolutely
still
destroyed
counting.
my ESA SADX run. Let the mustachioed beauty named Ion in the back decide where this goes. $10 from Patrick Lemieux. Hey Fees, Patrick and Steph here. You are our all-time favorite runner, and here's to many sleepless nights of watching endless hours of Turtles, Willow, and of course Zelda 2. Good luck with the run, and remember to make a good lava pun.
I missed my chance.
Because you
There's
need
going
to
to be more
cast
lava, though.
Reflect on the boss.
Yeah, I need all my help because at Magic, or all my magic rather, because at Magic 3, Reflect is super expensive.
You could say you lava that. You lava just like you actually make a sun there.
Carrock's 400.
Yeah, no, I was confusing this with the next palace.
You need to reflect on what you're doing to this boss here.
Serious time.
But seriously, this could destroy me because he does a
All right,
lot
ladies
of
and
damage.
gentlemen watching SGDQ currently,
Oh,
we
wow.
have to
So
take the
I'm
donation
actually
tracker
surprised
down
most
for about
likely
5 to
that
10
was
minutes. So if you
that
are in the process of donating or want
that
to
was good
donate,
RNG there.
please hold off just for a few minutes. We're trying to upgrade the
Are we
system.
bang out of the extended?
We are
got
not.
trolled
We are
really
not.
badly by that guy last week.
I get trolled at
Gotta get the
every
boots
time.
now.
Yeah.
You gotta get the boots.
Yeah, I still
now.
didn't get the item in this. which is
Oh,
the
that's
boots.
right.
I think we updated the boots.
Yes.
That
And
makes
this
sense.
is the fastest way to do it if you're updating, to go in this weird roundabout way. Should I try to soft lock? I know it's a lot of experience. I could try for soft lock.
Let's try for the soft lock.
Alright, that's the maximum attack level you can get, attack level 8.
Don't touch the most.
Oh wow.
And so now I'm going to use these massive experience bonuses I get for the rest of the palaces to give me some magic levels.
Got to learn this level. I was doing Thunderbird at attack 6 like a sucker.
Oh, Thunderbird's so much fun at attacking.
I thought it was so much fun at like attack 1.
Well, that's fun in a totally different way.
That's fun in a masochistic kind of way. How many hits did he take at one?
Oh, is it like 96 or something like that?
Anytime Feasel streams for 8 hours is fun.
Yeah.
It took
On
me 8
what?
hours to beat it at low level. Wait, actually, fair here. What am I even doing?
We needed that 70
Hopefully you didn't
experience
need that
points.
6 count.
This is the 6 count goes away. Unfortunately. Oh, let's do it.
Oh,
Okay. I
You
forgot
were
to
late
tell
on that
you.
one, DW.
I know it was. I'm getting tired or something.
I know the frames.
Thompson's already gonna be pissed because he keeps going right.
Yeah.
Every time.
That is a different spawn too.
It is. It's definitely a better spawn going to the right in
But
this
that
category.
frame, man, come
Yeah, you
on.
lose a frame,
Tompa
though.
is counting on you.
Didn't work again. If you wait for the right part in the audio, you can avoid that encounter.
Oh,
It doesn't
we're
always
waiting
work.
for audio again?
Yeah, audio cues.
I still remember when Tompa taught Feasel how to save that frame and he looked like a kid in a candy store. Before he found out about the encounter.
In other categories, though, it's definitely the way to go.
Man, it was just lagging here too. I almost wonder
It's
if
the water.
I think
Yeah, it could be
I think it's the game trying to figure out which is real water and which is the fake water. Honestly,
Maybe.
but that doesn't explain the island because there's not. Well, actually,
There's water. It lags most when you see a lot of water in the edges. So it's definitely a lot of water.
Since it animates in the Japanese one, it could be trying to animate the water that doesn't actually.
Right, there could still be code that's
visibly do
executing.
anything,
Yeah.
It's funny because this game doesn't lag that much.
Maybe they took it out because it lagged too much and they forgot to take out the code.
Yeah. A lot of stuff in the US version got dumbed down for various reasons. I don't know.
But the difficulty curve early on is a lot harder in the US version.
Yeah. They give you a
That's
ton of
why it's so
experience,
hard
or a ton of levels, rather, in Japanese.
Yeah. But the end game is still the end game.
It's hard regardless of whether you're max level or not.
Yeah.
Okay. The upgrade to the donation tracker has been delayed, but you can donate now. So if you are in the process of donating or would like to now, please do so. We'll be donating for Doctors Without
much
Borders.
does
This entire
this
marathon
cost
is
you,
being
500?
played for Doctors Without
Yes.
Borders International Relief Charity
Yes.
I thought that was 700.
that serves the world.
No, Barba's 700.
That's the dragon, right?
Yes.
Okay. I could have
What's-
sworn that one was 1,000. for
That's
some reason.
Val
That's
Violet's in
Thunderbird.
like
Volva.
Volva.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1,000 off Thunderbird is so important.
Right.
yeah.
Well, the key off Thunderbird is where it's at.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They never learned how to program killing a boss with a key.
Well, why the key
Get it,
is
get
even
it,
there
get
at
it.
all, given that the screen is locked when you're fighting the boss, is what I always wondered.
Well, there's no doors in that palace.
If you take down that flag with that knife, only 10 hours.
Fly Patrol.
That's a big fly.
Oh, check it out, too.
Like someone where I can get.
Do not
I know
let
how
the
to
fly
take
bother
you
the
out.
runner.
What do you mean you can't just catch it out of midair?
With chopsticks.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I'll get that one.
Oh, I thought you have attack 8. That's easy.
Yeah, it's easy. Attack 8.
That's hard at attack 6.
Okay, that landed on PJ's nest. That's not good for it. Nothing's gonna happen to that fly.
Yeah, it's gonna glitch right into the thing.
Yeah, that fly is.
In a
Yeah.
moment.
There's gonna be a bug in there.
Yeah.
All right, frame perfect, wall clip. Yeah.
Yeah. That shot tried so hard.
I think I did that wall clip when I first played this game.
Must have been lucky.
Oh man.
You lied to us, Feasel.
There's another wall that's on a level above that one, and I always thought that was the one as a kid. So I tried to figure out why I couldn't go through the wall. Spent a long time there.
So we got $10 from Glenn Cravens. This is Glenn, aka GYT on Twitter, donating a second time. Good luck to Feasel and the rest of those speedrunners throughout the marathon. I hope I don't jinx any runs. $20 from Dan Palufo. Hi everyone at SGDQ 2013. You all seem to be having a blast, and that's always great to see. I love where the donations are going and that you're all having fun while raising money. I got into speedrunning after watching The Wrong Warp for Ocarina of Time, and since then I've loved watching speedrunning. Great run on Link to the Past, Darkwing, and Feasel is doing a great job as well. This goes to save the animals.
Oh, I guess you can run that one too.
Do we have about 5 extra hours of time?
$25 from Linda Davies. Hi from Lag.Mom.
That's not
Really
right.
enjoying the marathon as always. Keep up the good work and save the animals.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean this is kind of out of the way, but I was so low on. I don't know, whatever.
The
So I was
alternative
low on
is to
magic.
up A.
Yeah, or to die to.
Those,
Oh shoot! I can't use both of
those
those.
red Wizrobes are still dangerous.
Yeah, these are bad. And life level 4 is actually relatively low to be here at, so I've taken a lot of damage. Oh, got it.
Yeah.
Soon.
This is like one of 2 rooms that's easier with upstab.
Yeah. I don't know. Ducking into those things isn't bad.
Something I have found though, I forget what they're called. They're like the bird knights in the final palace.
Yeah.
I found a real
Yeah.
I found a really consistent way of taking those out without upstab. You
Yeah.
like stab between their shield and their body, and you like
Yeah.
get them in the arm,
Yeah.
and that apparently hurts a lot.
We got $5 from James Tanner. $5 more to help make sure those animals end up extra crispy in the cold, dark vacuum of space.
Yeah.
$20 from Cyberbot X. Gotta donate during the Zelda block because Zelda is awesome. I don't know about that Link guy though. Let's see Zos hand acrobatics. Didn't say that the donation tracker said it.
Might want some serious time.
That's all right, Blair.
Oh.
Have a party. It's
Fine.
Does he one
Well, no,
shot
he's
you or
real,
something?
he's really dangerous.
Yeah,
2
he
hits
does
will
a
kill
lot
me,
of damage.
but it's not like silence is going to help that.
Attack 8 helps this.
Yeah, attack 8 is awesome.
No more up paying, right?
I think you up A here. Yeah, you up A.
Oh, I do?
You don't have to, but for marathon safe route, I would get my lives
life
back at this
refill.
point.
Alright,
Get my
I'll
lives
pay
back.
then.
So I'm just going to hang around here a bit. Or don't
Check
do it
out
yet.
the
If he
upholstery.
updated during the count up, would you lose all that experience?
Yes, you sure would.
No, it actually, if you up A during a refill and then start another game, go back to the title screen, then you can actually get the
Are we
life.
good?
The experience goes to a completely different save file.
Really? Wow.
You can use the life level, right?
And then life level, and now go for it. Alright, so that wasn't necessary, but it actually is going to make this a lot safer.
So you could start a brand new game and you can get a free 50 experience. Woo!
Way more than that. You can get 9,000.
Well, I mean, like if you started a new game, it's only going to go to 50.
No, it'll keep going.
No,
you can get the 9,000 experience on a brand new game.
Huh.
Yeah, once it's decided how much experience is going to start counting up,
you'd have to
it doesn't change.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could just, yeah. You could get
That should be a
attacked.
separate category.
Alright, and I'm also going to get this just for
That's
extra
safety.
safety.
That would be the almost new game plus category.
Yeah, like Zelda 2 needs more categories.
Seriously, if I was walking around the world and found random dolls of myself,
What? You don't find those?
Oh. Desert encounters are the worst.
These aren't bad.
Those rocks are random.
They are.
I'd say the swamp encounters are
Yeah, they're bad. And then the graveyard encounters are the worst thing on that
Death
combo.
Mountain might top all those. Though.
Death
Oh
Valley.
man, I'm not getting this manipulation at all.
Roadrunners, Death Valley.
Yeah.
Hey, don't be dissing on the Roadrunner.
That's a fun game.
$20 from James Rodriguez. To the guy asking about the Zelda CDI runs, go look at the bonus stream post-broadcast of the ESA Marathon last week to see Ginny and Tampa play Wand of Gamelon at a fast pace.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
Well, we said it was.
Oh, it's going to be good?
Yeah.
It's going to be good? Oh, you did it the wrong way.
Why does it? No, it shouldn't matter which way you're facing. It's just that sometimes it ignores the whistle. I don't know why.
Are you going to try for the manipulation here?
You really have to face it?
The squid just doesn't like the flute in his face.
Good. All right, I'm not going to try to get this encounter skip. It's hard unless you're coming directly from Palace 5 to get this encounter skip.
I mean, seriously, how would you like it if some guy walks up and just goes,
Stop it.
I just realized that has to be Big Dogger.
Big Dogger?
Maybe,
Well,
This is the start of where the game
Yeah,
just
I'm getting-
starts destroying
the
you.
whistle is really an alarm flute.
This game starts to rock you.
oh,
Hey.
Nice.
I was about to say he didn't even like
I
it, but
think,
the sound he
I think
made.
Well, that was a geology pun.
I think DW needs to be up and aid.
It's a little harsh.
That punning you can't take for granted.
They're getting
the duct tape, but we do have an entire box full of earplugs. We can improvise.
Well, electrician's tape.
Duct tape, electrician's tape works
That you
too.
just.
It's Hello Kitty duct tape.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
$1 from James Clark. Feasel rocks. I'm really enjoying watching these speedruns. Now I want to try speedrunning myself. Still waiting for Zelda Wand of Gamelon on CDI speedrun.
You just said. ESA.
By ducking under the swamp there, he made the wandering monsters appear a lot further away from him, which made them easier to dodge.
Yeah, that's a new concept I just noticed watching others speedrun this game, is that it makes sense too, because in the forest, you know, they you can't see as far, so they're going to spawn closer.
Whereas in a swamp of stuff that kind of slows you down and has random octopuses underneath the water. Mud, muck, whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
Mire.
Let's not get mired in technicality.
Yeah.
You found a
yes.
tree and you found a house.
A whole, by cutting down one tree, you and cover a whole town.
This was the part of the game I got stuck at because I couldn't figure out which square of forest.
Yeah, Nintendo Power.
Shut up the Nintendo Power, which went out of print recently.
Yeah, that's disappointing.
Thanks for the memories.
Oh, you went through the fireplace. Good job.
Yep. I started holding upright while I walk into that room, and I don't have to worry about reading the chat running
What?
into the wall issue.
Looked like that magician glitched out a little bit.
No, he always does that.
He puffs up when he teaches. He's very excited to teach these spells.
He only gets to teach one spell though.
Okay. So the spell that I just got is called Spell, and it turns all the monsters on the screen into slimes. Which I don't know why you'd want to do that because they're horrible, but I actually will use that.
Not quite as slime, not quite as good.
You would also get on the magic key if you wanted.
Yeah, that's also lets you get the magic.
No, it's not.
Exactly. But I don't need that.
Check your Wi-Fi. That's the cache line. Well, just redirect.
Now, when he picks stuff up, he generally wants to cast Fairy if he can, because that avoids the holding up the item animation.
Sorry,
Does
no
that
update
work
for a
for the
while.
kid too?
Yeah. Well, no, it's just like holding up. Oh, wait.
Okay. Yeah, there's no update till we hit Palace 7.
Hey, now's the day that we're doing the upgrade now.
So for another, okay, so now we're going to be doing the donation upgrades. So for the next 5-10 minutes, you will not be able to donate. So if you are in the process of donating, please hold off just a few minutes until we let you know that it's safe to do so again. Thank you.
Tacky.
And I'm going to be safe here and just get the potion later, because at life 5, these guys will still do a heck of a lot of damage. 3 hits, I think, would kill me. And these things in the dark are terrible.
Sorry. Tektites.
And I actually want to hit these things because I need to kill 2 more of these guys. 3 more, I guess.
Well, there's the potion you wanted.
Well, stop it, you.
It's getting a life refill right here, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I want one more of those things. Come here.
And the hard monster battle here actually gives you less experience.
Another
Yeah,
glitch
it does.
translating from the Japanese version. They changed all the experience totals in the US version, but they weren't always consistent.
Take heart, Link.
Take heart. I like it. I'll probably hit that thing. Sometimes he changes direction and you don't want to.
Again, that guy's good. Well, that one's not such a good use of fire.
Yeah. I mean, I could have killed those Tektites with it.
So you're skipping the cross, correct?
I think so.
Yeah, once you skip the candle, the cross does nothing for you.
Really?
Well, it wouldn't be any help because you wouldn't see the things that it would let you see.
The only place it would help would be in this last town.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true, but that's predictable.
Like one enemy.
Yeah, there's two enemies and they're both really predictable. Oh, I need this guy alive. I have to actually stop it. I have to actually go and redo this.
Like, stop shooting me so I can run away.
The yak
hammer.
There's the yak hammer.
Yak hammer now?
That's the yak hammer.
Swedish.
No ceiling.
Ah, I see.
Since everyone who runs this game is Swedish.
So to do the yak hammer, you have to yump over him and yak down. Or no, it's
Oh,
jack.
here's a chance for lava bombs.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
that
get
would have
one
been
for you.
alright. That's 13.
Yeah.
I wish I had a.
I'm gonna let these guys get away.
right
Oh.
now.
I sure love a good lava pun.
I love that one.
I love it too.
Should I jump into the lava here?
Lava, lava! Oh,
Okay.
Lava, lava.
That was a good reverse troll there.
Trying strats there.
Alright. I think we'll be alright as long as we don't fall into the
He never gets old.
Rest in peace.
Sure does. That's what makes
gotta
it
go
funny.
wash up at the lavatory.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
I've had that happen
They're
twice.
working together.
It's awful.
The game knows you're making fun of it.
Don't worry, Steve's been picking up dolls of himself this whole run. He's fine.
No, Steve, I didn't see you playing with your dolls.
Nobody changed the broadcast.
Yep.
Come on. There you go.
There we go.
Get on the horse. Come on.
That's how that fight's supposed to go in Palace 3.
There's one time I actually got on that horse and I rode it around for like an hour. It was so fun.
Wait, you can actually get on the horse?
Yeah, man.
I can't tell if you're joking or not.
You don't need to.
I assume you are.
If you're really quick, you can down stab the horse.
Yeah, you actually can do that. That's true.
Yeah, that's true.
Marathon is all about killing animals. Okay, we're back up.
Come on,
Steve's
Jack.
right, so...
No, jackhammer. What are you
You got
talking
attack
about?
8.
Oops.
Thank you for your patience, folks. The donation tracker's back up, so if you were in the process of donating or would like to now, please do so.
Oh, no.
Oh wait.
See, the
That was
fun
bad. That was so
way
bad.
to kill this boss is to jump on top of him and down stab. But it's risky
Oh, I thought it
because
was-
you can fall into the lava.
I miscounted on him here. Yeah, I'm just trying to be safe because, yeah, like you said, you can fall right into the lava.
Don't, everything will be fine if you don't jump it. Oh.
I missed like everything. We'll
So this
pretend
is
I
saving
didn't.
an obey here by saving lives.
Oh, no, you wouldn't want to pay here. You'd have to go through the fences again. That'd be terrible. I
We
mean,
got
I
a $1
may have to
donation
fight
from
King
Rage
Alfred.
Abramson.
Yeah,
Hey
like that.
Feasel, good job on the Zelda run. Shoutouts to Bree, SR, and my good friend Frio.
So are we upping Defender?
No.
Next obey, maybe at the Great Palace, depending upon.
Oh, I see, yeah, because you get to restart at the Great Palace. Which is a very nice thing that this game
Oh,
did
it's
for
so
you.
Oh
nice.
yeah.
I'm guessing that's not in a Japanese version.
Oh, it
I
is.
think it is.
It is?
Alright. There's two
$5
possible
from
things.
Luis Torres.
So how is this dumber than the Japanese?
This goes to Jeff from Chapel Hill. I'll never forget staying up and missing the best Super Metroid ending by 3 minutes at Home Base East.
We have a question.
What about?
I'm trying to think of how to answer
Okay, never mind.
This game is actually different in so many ways from the Japanese version that I think it's hard to say which is easier and which is harder. It's just different.
Yeah,
The
how
leveling,
is it different?
the leveling system is completely different. In this version, attack, magic, life levels cost different amounts. In the Japanese version, they all cost the same. So you don't ever cancel, you always just take levels. So early on, you can get attack 8, no problem. It's fun, but later on, you can't do that trick where you're taking multiple levels at a pounce. So the leveling is just radically different. There are no enemies that must be killed with fire in the Japanese version.
I didn't know that one.
You make fire even more useless
Yes!
in this
In
version?
the original version, fire is completely
That was an interesting block right there.
He actually gives you a
You're facing left and it bounced right.
Because the downside is with that leveling, if you game over or save, all your levels drop to the lowest of the 3. So all else fails guy tells you that you should try to keep your levels together.
But I also think that I'm not getting.
Which is basically give you a hint on how not to get completely frustrated playing it casually.
Forget that. I don't know why I went.
Could have lifed.
I could have, but.
Got $10 from.
Every now and then that potion isn't there, and we know why it is now, but I wasn't really paying attention.
Yeah, it's really tricky about getting a large encounter, and I can't even explain.
It's really complicated.
Yeah, spell is. This is where spell really comes in handy.
That potion probably would have been there.
And he goes left when he gets a big enemy, and right when he gets a small, because of the differences in the enemies here.
Because the ghosts spawn in the same place every time, so it's reliable that you can cast spell and get them out of the way.
A big enemy gives you a blue...
Lizalfos.
That's what they're called, okay. And the easy light one gives you the eyeball.
Okay, so this is a terrible
Which are
game,
the molas
and
from
there's
Legends
molas
of
flying around everywhere, and
The
I
what?
might just die on the way out. We'll see.
The molas?
Molas.
Molas are
Oh.
the invisible eyes that are beating me up right now.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like most of these enemies are supposed to be the same ones from Legends of Zelda. They just look completely different.
Yeah.
Got $10 from Ryan Peltier. Have the dude wearing the Zelda shirt give the runner a pat on the back for doing a good job.
All right.
Good job.
Thank you. All right, I may end up dead here. We'll see.
Don't pat him.
A good job or a god job?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It happens.
It
I had
was
to use
good
an
this
extra cast of spell because I got stuck there, so, you know.
It's all right,
have
we
to
can
play that
obey
one the
and
rest of the
then-
way. Yeah, I'm fine, because it's just one more thing after this.
Valley of Death,
Probably
only one of
very
them.
good.
Also another $10 from Michael Apple. Amazing speedruns as expected. Put this towards Save the Animals and shoutouts to Heffalump.
You ready, man?
Yeah.
Okay, now. Okay, cool.
Now you can push
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that gives you your health back, your magic back, and all your lives back. So
Most of the time that you do up there, you go back to the beginning, right where you
So you would
started.
actually do that in a serious attempt for magic then?
you would do it, yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean, it costs you
Yeah.
Second and a
virtually
half,
no
yeah.
time.
Like three seconds at most.
Yeah, and look at how much time I can save just by ferrying over those terrible things there.
The only category you try not to update there is New Game Plus Glitched, because
Oh, that ruins your soft. Or no, that doesn't ruin your.
no, but because it takes 10 minutes to run it, you know, every
Oh, right.
second counts.
Okay.
You also wouldn't obey in a no-obey category.
True.
That's true.
So all keys.
Now, did they forget to put enemies in that?
I don't know. There's a bunch of things that look alike and sometimes have enemies and sometimes don't. So I think they want you to think there's going to be nothing on those bridges, and then later there'll be a surprise enemy that drops from the ceiling.
I'm so thankful they didn't put Goldfish there.
Oh my god.
These enemies are so dangerous.
You actually
they're
killed
pretty
one.
bad. Well, you try not to.
Yeah, I know. It's just the situation is like, wow, because you usually don't.
That double block break is actually not hard, but basically you wedge the sword in between the two blocks, and you can break them both at the same time. Huge time
I
save.
may have to cast life here. Let's see. Yeah, well, let's do that. This guy's gonna screw me, I can tell. Well, he's all right. So
Wow.
that was a good spawn there.
He can jump right into you as you're coming out from the overhang, which is just
Casting light
brutal.
manipulated the spawn.
Yeah, casting light manipulated the spawn. Yes.
Yeah, we'll say that.
Another difference from the Japanese version is, for some reason, the elevators are much slower in the Japanese version.
Oh no.
It's actually very annoying sometimes. You're just holding down and waiting.
This is way more fighting than I was expecting to do here. But that's all right.
There's a 1-up.
No, I don't even need the 1-up. It's just silly.
So you can death abuse one.
Because normally I'd ferry over him, and even if you try to skip him like what I did, it shouldn't have gone that badly. So, call it marathon mode. Yeah, let's get this. Why not?
$20 from Aaron Ritter. I'd like to make this donation in memory of our good friend Emil from Nier. I'd also like to give his name to the best Final Fantasy IV character, Edward. Final Fantasy IV, Edward's name, Emil.
He's good.
That was cooperative.
That's not even the best pattern, actually.
Yeah.
$10 from
anyway.
Swords Boot
Van
That's the hardest
Amerongen.
room in a lot of categories.
Hey again, having any luck with my name yet? I'll donate another $10 if the reader can pronounce my first name 3 tries. Put my donation in the 16-star
run. On
run.
the block at the right level.
Also, can we get an update on the Pokemon choices?
It's a safe strat. Terribly slow.
They are. Oh, hang on.
There you go.
Oh, good. That guy can be unreliable when he throws fire.
As soon as I
See,
get
there's
to
the
load,
bad
I will-
spawn.
Bad spawn. That's the spawn.
I would say it's either,
And those guys do so
could
much
be
damage
just this,
when you run into them.
or unless it
Yeah,
is.
they're bad.
You can also throw shots at
Thij.
heights that you pretty much can't block.
Or
Yeah.
Thij. Those are my guesses.
So, like that.
He wants you! Oh, he's got.
Get out of here.
Are we clapping
Feasel,
for
what did you do?
Are we
I don't
clapping
know.
for
Steal his
Feasel
lunch
or the enemy?
Yes.
He was shadowing Kelbest for a couple seconds there.
Yeah.
Bye, Slam.
Steve makes everybody mad.
Yes.
Okay, here's the most useful point in the game for upstairs.
Yeah, but you don't need it. It's alright.
Yeah.
Just hop on this guy as much as you want.
Boss.
These spots have so many hit points. Alright, I'm going to take an intentional here because you need all your magic to cast Thunder, or most of it.
Gutsy.
Yeah, so this is my last life, so I better not die of Thunder.
Oh, you have attacking.
And? Oh.
That was
What?
14.
Nice.
Fortunately, it didn't take all of it, you know.
Nah, it's actually, you don't even need all of it.
Serious time?
Nah, whatever.
Doing it live.
Alright, we got $5 from Nicholas Mishler.
Make sure you don't
Remu.
care. Okay, now you can cast it.
Hello again, runners. This isn't much, but the owner of the Remu plushie in the second row can put this to whatever they wish, so long as Remu sits up in the front of the couch the rest of the current run. I'm sure we all want to see Remu more.
Yikes, man. One more. I think.
I was going to say.
Nope.
They don't want to claim ownership of it.
Okay, you're good.
I can dodge. Yeah, I'd be very surprised if it wasn't Fell's spawns.
$2 from Alan. Keep
That
it up,
wasn't a
guys.
bad
You're doing a
battle.
great
That's
job.
all right.
Shout outs
I
to
don't know.
Frank or Z.
It's a cycle too long.
Alright, we got a very difficult final boss coming up.
He could kill me.
That's true.
Here's one room where the US version is much easier. The Japanese AI for Dark Link is insane.
Yeah, and this actually looks like it's a stupid battle, but there's a bit of tech to it.
So in the Japanese version, Dark Link goes in the corner and crouches down.
I have had runs where he was in the corner and I couldn't dislodge him, so it looked like this in reverse.
As you say that, he jumped into the corner.
One
Oh,
more,
what?
come on. There we go.
Yeah.
And time.
108.19.
Now, can I update out of here?
I'm not sure.